Hi, my dear Virgos. Welcome to Luna Tarot. This is a timeless reading. That means whenever it's reaching you, it is meant for you. But I'm doing the reading in July 2025. Alright, let's just get directly to your reading. It's a short reading. Okay. I have already shuffled and spread your cards so we can directly reach your reading. In your recent past, the dominant energy was of Eight of Swords. So in your past, in recent past, you were feeling betrayed by everybody, and like this lady, she's blindfolded, her hands are tied, and there are swords all around. So it can also represent mental imprisonment, but it can also represent a lot many betrayals or her own, like in her mind she's feeling as if she can't feel a way out, and everybody has betrayed her hands are tied and she can't really mm, go anywhere. It's a very passive, a very bounded kind of energy. And it is more to do with your own mental imprisonment, because nobody can actually tie you down to that extent until you yourself have tied yourself down, right? And that blindfold is also there, and because the person is feeling tied down, then the blindfold cannot be removed even like by himself or herself, right? So in your recent past, you were feeling pretty tied down and imprisoned by your circumstances and betrayed by everybody in your life. And however, there was a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy, or else your own logical energy, mental energy. Either I think it was external. It can also represent your own logical side, because of which your own mind, because of which you are in a state of abundance, financial abundance, or there was someone outside, a masculine energy, who was offering you with resources with this financial abundance. So you were financially, you were abundant, but emotionally, psychologically, you were pretty tied down and feeling like imprisoned, basically, as if you couldn't do anything about your situation. And along with the resources, you, Seven of Wands represents you figured out, okay, there are a lot of things I need to do, but one of them suits me the most. So you basically opted one, you chose one wand out of them, one manifestation, one desire, one goal, and decided to focus all your time and energy upon that one particular goal. So this was your recent past. In your present reality, the dominant energy is of Two of Cups. Someone in your life, can be anybody, friend, relative, lover, partner, anybody, is offering you this emotional support, and it is blessed by divine. There is this there is strength and freedom and divine blessing in this collaboration. Either it is a collaboration, means right now it's the dominant energy is where you are trying to willing to collaborate with someone in any aspect, can be career, can be friendship, can be relationship, any field, or else it is being offered to you. It represents collaboration, Two of Cups. Yeah, and it is partnership, it is collaboration. So your dominant energy right now is of collaboration, right? And then there is Wheel of Fortune, means in your immediate reality, a massive your destiny is changing, basically. And what's the best approach when you're taking a giant wheel, when you're riding on a giant wheel? Like the more you would resist it, the more you would feel it, like, and the more you would not be able to enjoy it, and the more you surrender and just sit, and the more you would be able to feel it, the butterflies in your stomach, and feel the joy of the ride, right? So whenever a Wheel of Fortune comes, the best approach is to surrender, rather than changing the course, rather than trying to change the outcome, or manipulate how or where it needs to be, how it needs to be done, and where you need to reach. Just surrender to the time, because it's like destiny taking its course. Wheel of Fortune, it's destined for you. Everything is happening on divine timing, just meant for you. And even if you may feel the butterflies or the churnings, but try to enjoy it, and the best way is to surrender, right? And alongside, you are also in your in your present reality, you have also taken this pause, like there's this emperor, he has two wands and he has this entire world in his hands and this empire upon which he is standing, and he's wondering like, all right, I have covered a massive distance, I have built a massive empire, but somewhere the person is not so fulfilled, the person is not, the things that used to give him joy are not giving him joy anymore. And even if he has come a large length, but he has taken a pause, he's in this reflective kind of mode and he's figuring out, okay, what else can be done, where do I want to go. It's great that along with Wheel of Fortune there is this Two of Wands, because as the divine is taking its, as your destiny is taking its course, you are also reflecting, you are very spiritually or psychologically, there is this third voice in your head which is looking at your life so far and observing it, and like as the whirlwind is as the ride is, the wheel is taking its round, you're also looking at outside and inside, like the changes that happened so far in your life, outside and within yourself, right? So right now, even it's a great time for collaboration, the collaboration is happening, but let it come to you. The wheel is taking its course, the destiny is turning for your own benefit, but surrender. And yeah, reflection is always great, but it's not a full stop, remember that, it's just a pause, it's a comma. So don't think that your life is ended and everything is done and like, yeah, I have done so much but I can't see a way out. The pause is to see a way out, and surrender is the way for the way out to happen and take its natural course. And collaboration is a tool to go ahead in this timeline, right? So this is your present reading, present immediate reality. In upcoming future, the dominant energy is of Hierophant, so it is either marriage or a wise counselor, a preacher, a guru in our life. So either you are literally getting married in your upcoming future, or you are getting committed to the new self that is forming after this Wheel of Fortune would take place, after this collaboration. Obviously you would be a new person after this reflection, that where you are no more fulfilled in your past version, you would turn out to be a new version, right? So that means oh, it's raining outside. Beautiful, no? So yeah, that means that represents commitment to the new self that is coming up. So either you are getting committed to this new version that would be forming up, or you are literally getting committed to a new person in your life, or else it's a wise counselor outside whose words would actually reach you, and suddenly there will be an epiphany. Yeah, man, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I think this would be my new principle. Or it can also be your own inner wisdom after undergoing all this journey, undergoing this imprisonment in past or pain in past, and figuring out one thing to focus upon, getting into this collaboration, undergoing such a massive change in destiny and reflecting so much. Maybe it is your own inner wisdom guiding you, your own higher self guiding you, okay, now you should do that. So in your upcoming future, there will be a wisdom that would be alongside, helping you, guiding you how to take the next course of action. Then there's Emperor, either a masculine energy would be there alongside you, supporting you with resources, time, energy, wisdom, howsoever, whatsoever you would be needing, or it would be your own masculine energy through your mind, through your smartness, that you would be able to manifest, become the emperor of your life and manifest whatever that you want to manifest. And then alongside is Page of Cups. So somebody in your reading is very similar to Taurus somehow, so maybe earth signs are actually undergoing a lot many changes, except Taurin's past was more happier and your past is quite complicated. But yeah, in your upcoming future, Page of Cups, a friend, a loved one, somebody, a well-wisher basically, would be offering you emotional support. Alongside there is a so in a cup there is this fish, Page of Cups. So there is a fish, so it can be because of some hidden agenda, or maybe there is a collaboration involved, but an emotional support would be offered to you a genuine emotional support, and there can be an add-on benefit to it. Basically anything, like a friend comes up, you meet up, and while having splendid time the person says like, hey, why don't you join my firm, and I have a good opportunity for you, and you just joined, so it's an add-on bonus, right? So something of that sort. So this is your reading so far. In your past you were shackled and still abundant financially, yet you could choose something out of many things you wanted in your life. In your present there is a possibility of collaboration. Your mind is focused on collaboration, and destiny is changing for the best, and you are in this reflection phase where you are looking at your past, present and future, and not really in action mode but reflection mode. And in your upcoming future you are getting committed to this newer self, this newer version that is popping up, and listening to the inner wisdom and external wisdom whatever is offered to you, and either connecting with a masculine energy who is very powerful emperor kind of energy, or actually becoming an emperor of your life with your mind, with your logical side, and you're being offered emotional support. This is your overall reading. Bottom of the deck is Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a person who, regardless what is happening in his life, but at night when he's going to sleep, is feeling quite depressed because he's feeling as if people have betrayed him or are ill talking about him behind his back. So there are people over here and he's lying, and he's feeling as if they are like putting swords in his behind his back or something, right? So it's a person who is rather feeling disappointed by connections in his life, maybe where you are, but like you're not even conscious of it, maybe you're not even thinking about it, but back of the mind, subconsciously, unconsciously, wherever that you are, you feel as if you do not belong over there. So that is obviously, that's why this Wheel of Fortune is happening. That's why you're not really fulfilled with what you have achieved or where you have reached. And only when we feel unfulfilled somewhere that a change happens, like. But only thing is surrender to divine. Whatever the course of action has to happen, it will happen. Do not pester upon it. Do not try to change the outcomes or manipulate the outcomes. Let divine take its natural course, right? And once this journey would happen, you would turn out to be wiser, smarter, and way abundant with the emperor. All right, I hope the reading resonated with you, and I wish you lot of luck, lot of love, yo. Bye bye.